Yep. Oh, man, he's getting tossed up right there. Is he going to be able to get away? Zix trying to secure the takedown. He does with that the lunge right there. So the fight doggy showing off his skills and finishing the first blood and the first takedown of the match.
Trying to use his body to block for Vala, but she had to use her volt in order to not get hit there.
Oh, man, Diablo's in a lot of trouble. He is going to get taken out there. These teams are looking for potential pickoffs. Johanna should be able to get away here. No Iron Skin. Actually, no, with Beacon coming in here, Johanna's going to get taken out. I thought Iron Skin was going to be able to get her away, but no, now the hook onto Zix as well. The Gravity Lapse is going to secure his getaway. He does get taken out, though. So the follow-up from the hook right there, and all of a sudden...
when playing Sagara, they usually stay in their lane for a very long time, but as we see the engagement coming out, I think Big Imtech is in a lot of trouble.
He is, but the Mom went down. Huge Void Prison on the 3. There's no level 13. There's no Ice Block available to Jaina. So the Wizard of Theramore does get taken out early on in this team fight. They had to put a lot of resources into it, though. The Void Prison was beautiful, but the follow-up wasn't there. Goku had to get himself out of there. BK utilized the Creature Bile, zoning out Tranquility. Might be able to keep him alive. He's under a lot of distress here. He is going to go down. The Apocalypse needed to be there just a couple of moments earlier. And B-Kid right now, his hooks really haven't been that impactful. And as I say, they get the hook onto KO. There's no Arcade Baron, no level 16. And Chester Healing forced out early, but a beautiful Void Prison onto 2. Soldiers Strafe got interrupted really quickly there. Tranquility's now going to top everyone off, and this might be a good moment for Panda Global to try to initiate. You can tell Temple Storm does not want to take this team fight. They're falling back. B-Kid, don't do it. B-Kid, don't do it. Blessed Shield onto 2. They're going in there. They're going hard. The Tranquility's forced out. Zagar's in a lot of trouble. Ma goes down, and that's exactly what Temple Storm was looking for. The ambush is there. The Apocalypse is not going to be much of a factor. Malfurion had no Ice Block. Had to force it out early out in this team for Temple Storm. With great game sense and great heads-up play right there. Sensed out and baited the boss, taking this team fight handily 4-0.
Yeah, but all 5 members down for Panda Globals.
Yep.
I'm actually a little bit of a sad Panda here right now because we saw a bunch of individual mistakes on both teams towards the end of the game here. But as it is, Temple Storm, after having a shaky start, proving that they are indeed the Lords of Tomb of the Spider Queen. And
so right now we see kind of a Dragonshire-esque sort of strategy coming out of these teams where, oh man, hold that thought though. Oh, Stitch is in a lot of trouble. He gets dunked, he gets tossed, he's getting thrown all over the place. There is not much follow-up for hooks right here. The hooks are not going to be as impactful as we normally see. And here comes initiation onto Rhaegar. There's no ancestral healing. He's going to get turned into a sheep, and then he's going to get consequently slaughtered. Let's make some shepherd's pie, says Panda Global. Now on the hunt for the War Chief, he's going to get taken out. 2 easy takedowns for Panda Global. Sure, Temple Storm gets the Punisher, but that's not going to be a favorable exchange. This should get cleaned up in no time short.
By Temple Storm, so you can really see a shift in the meta. And as we, something else we see is a team fight.
A big ancestral healing right there going down onto Zix himself, but oh man, all of a sudden, boom, goes Diablo and the entire front line of Panda Global. The follow-up hook on to Brightwing, the Fairy Dragon being sent back to the Twilight Dream.
Exactly.
We actually see B-Kid pushing out on the map right now, waiting to potentially initiate. Fort's not going to go down. There's the first stage out of the match, and there needs to be follow-up here. Apocalypse is there, knocking KO back into the Apocalypse. The ancestral healing is there, but maybe not the most effective one. Oh, wow. The strafe was actually interrupted immediately from the ETC. I'm surprised that Panda Global didn't get a little bit more offensive there.
Absolutely. What could be quite good, though, is a potential hook assault here from Stray, but instead he's the one being hunted, and that's going to be another intense team fight incoming.
Oh man, Stray's got to be trouble. Som is taking a lot of damage. The weakness of Brightwing starting to show, but Goku's in trouble. Can he keep himself alive? The Lightning Shield, the Chain Heal. He keeps staying alive, but the War Chief can only be alive for so long.
Excuse me, the Bruiser camp that was pushing on the bottom, on the top lane, instead of just blindly rushing towards the Punisher spot, because often if you ignore those mercenary camps, you're going to find yourself in a bad spot, just as Temple Storm might actually be in here.
Oh man, a huge Apocalypse. Thrall's going to get taken out by the time they can do anything, but right now they're fighting on top of Hyperion. The Battle Cruiser doing a huge amount of damage. The Lord of Terror goes down. He'll be back on the field in just a moment, though. He has enough souls to keep himself up. Ancestral healing just to top off Soldier right there. The hook from Shrey is going to swing Kael'thas into the hands of Temple Storm. A 1-for-1 exchange, actually 1-for-2 exchange, but for all intents and purposes more of a 1-for-1 as Diablo is back on the field, and now we see a reinitiation coming out here from Panda Global. Shrey is getting separated from the rest of his team. He's getting dunked up. All the vision in the world is available to them, but the Zix is low. I feel like they just don't have enough follow through with their initiations here, Kendrick.
And Phoenix is out trying to zone a little bit, and this is going to be a very interesting fight, and I wonder who's going to commit hardest the first.
The Hyperion being thrown out here. There's an initiation coming up from Tempo Storm. They got to get something going here. Brightwing seems to be the target. They've switched on a B-Kid. Does he have a power slide? He needs to play the tune of his people, and he's not. He's going to get taken out. Really unfortunate. There's a hook onto Sam as well. He gets taken out. Soldier laying down a strafe, trying to take down the Brightwing. It's not going to happen, though.
Punisher, where you going?
He's not going on the core. They actually, B-Kid, I think that was actually well played by B-Kid. I'm assuming he did that intentionally, where he dragged the Punisher to the right as opposed to the core. So great heads-up play by him. Stray's going in there. He's got to be careful. He's taking a lot of damage. He's polymorphed up. There's no rewind. The Ancestral Healing's on point, and oh no, Dibbles is down. The Lord of Terror is taken out of the equation. ETC has been turned into a filet mignon, and Kael'thas is the next one to be taken out. Ladies and gentlemen, with those two pickoffs, and already Sam calling the good game, Tempo Storm have just booked their ticket to the semi-finals. We might see a defense coming out here from Panda Globals, but I'm pretty sure Tempo Storm should be able to take this. They're actually trying to push him back. No ball to the Storm. Beautiful hook on to Kael'thas. That right there is going to be the nail in the coffin, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to Tempo Storm. They are going to be going to the semifinals of qualifier number 2 for the Spring Championship. Well done by them, Kendrick. That was by far the most even match that we casted today. I feel like at any moment that could have gone either way.
I'm not going to go break down each of her talents. The two things I want to point out is, A, her talent tree in general. There are no generic talents.